Hello YouTubers, just a quick one about taking out the dash of a Mark 1 Avensis. As you might be able to see, if you know about these things, this is the pre-2001 with the lean burn engine in it, because it has a clock on the right, and then they removed that in the later ones. I don't know if they're the same, but this is how you do it. Up here there's two screws, screw there, Phillips head. Don't use a posi, use a Phillips head. And then down here and on the other side there's 4 clips, plastic clips, so you've got to lever that out. Get under there and lever that out, and that will pop out, and then this plastic trim will all come away. You fiddle it up through here, maybe drop down your lever, your steering wheel with the lock. Then there's 2 screws behind this, one there and one there, and then the dash pulls out. Sometimes the wiring loom's a bit stuck, and even so it doesn't come out that fast. You've got to tilt it 90 degrees. Then underneath there'll be 2 connectors with levers on them, and there's a little plastic, you push up the little plastic tab, you pull the lever back, and it comes, and pull it as you do it, and then when you put them back in, you push it in a certain way, then the lever sort of draws it in, and you hear a little click, and then it'll be back in place. But yeah, have a good look at them and you'll sort of see how they work. They're fairly obvious. My problem with this was the temperature gauge was sticking, so I put a bit of silicone spray in there, moved it backwards and forwards 100 times, and it freed up. I've done it twice now. I'll probably have to do it again because every so often it sticks, but it was handy when I was in there to replace varying bulbs. And one more little thing about the I turn the ignition on and turn the lights on. You see on the right hand side there, that's orange and that's green. And most of these bulbs are pretty ordinary. There's one here called Econo. That one was blown for a long time since I owned the car. Lights are on all the time, they blow. They're fairly simple bulbs, but those ones there are the same little bulbs with capless bulbs that you can buy in most places, but they have a little green bit of plastic glued on the end of them, and I didn't have any of them. I didn't want to go and search for them, buy them, so what I did was I got an ordinary bulb and I coloured it in with a permanent marker, and that's the colour you're left with when you've coloured it in. That's made green by the bulb, and that's just the filter of the light coming in from the back of the clock and the temperature gauge. And yeah, so I suppose I coloured it in as much as I could, and it's still fairly bright. But if you don't colour it in, it's really bright and it'll glare you at night and it could bug you. It's not the end of the world. But anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching.